Well, first of all, Thomas, thank you very much for your time. I know you are really busy now at this moment. It has been a really exhausting season. For instance, we were checking before the interview how many matches you have played this season. Do you know the number?
To be honest, we had last game of the West Ham and one guy counted all games and I don't remember now, but it was like a game in every 4 or 3 or 4 days. So I don't know. Do you know the number?
I know the number. It's 62. Tomorrow against Spain, 63. And do you remember the first one, the first official game of the season? Because it was in August. So
yeah.
It's like...
Looks like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time, but I remember because it was, I think, game against Newcastle. Yeah, when we beat them, it was like first game of the season. And I said it's, many people say that the last game are the most important, but for me, it's maybe the first game is the most important game. So I really remember.
And you know, and you scored in that game. I'm a die-hard West Ham fan. I'm a West Ham fan myself. And he's a Newcastle fan, so it's a nice memory.
I remember the game
because we won against his team.
So happy to hear that you are. I'm sorry for you.
Thomas, talking about your fitness, lots of reports talk about that, especially the Czech guys, Vladimir and you, do not take days off. We want to talk about that habit, if you think you do it because it gives you like an advantage compared to those guys or those footballers that don't take or actually take days off when they can?
Yeah, it's many things. One thing is habit that we want to be ready for next game, or next training. So to give our attitude right. And other things are that we want to be stronger than other players, to show up in the game. So many things, and it's this determination. It's what we have from the childhood, and we want to give it to another players, because also many players came when was day off as well.
Well, that's nice to know. Thanks to you. Many other players are following this attitude. One thing that amazes me is that during the season, you, as Vladimir and Andrei Yarmolenko, who's also a good friend of you, make all this extra training, but even on your holidays, because I remember showing on your Instagram account that you were skiing during your holidays, so you really don't disconnect at all during the season.
Yeah, I'm doing this, but for me it's like not only training, because we went to Czech Republic to ski with my family, and I did ski running, and it was like also fun for me and also training in one thing. So like I connect these 2 things to one, and it was helpful and also fun. So I like to move. Yeah. Also, I don't play too much golf or this kind of the sports. But if I go to do something, I like more tennis when I'm moving, or, for example, ski running, and another things when it's like good move. Also, ice hockey I like.
You mentioned, Thomas, the importance of being stronger than other opponents. And we would like to ask you about all the aerial duels that you win, because we looked at the stats and they say that you are the midfielder that wins the most aerial duels in the Premier League. What do you think is the secret behind that stat? Is it about physicality, or maybe it's about intuition, positioning?
Or some more things that one thing about what advanced me, that it's my height. That I'm like tall enough, but second, it's like that I do lots of gym, and I try to jump high as is possible, And when I was young, I also played handball, so it can be like an advantage, but it's like more fun. But now, when it's like a duel in the training or in the game, I do every time maximum to win this challenge, and it's also helpful. I think that I want to do like maximum, and sometimes win, sometimes lose. But if I try more and more every time, it's helpful to win more challenges.
So you are used to that physicality, because we didn't know, at least I didn't know that you played handball back in the day. So I mean, there's no other sport, I mean, that physical than handball, right?
Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah, it is. You know, in Spain, very well.
Yeah. we have had
Yeah,
good teams
I
and
know.
players.
Yeah. So because my mom used to play handball,
Really?
so yeah, when I was like a child, so from 5 to 12, I like did both sports, football and handball. But after football won for
But
for
you were
sure.
a good handball player, I imagine.
Yeah, I was quite good because I like more position in the handball. You know, maybe Felipicha is like our best player. But also, yeah, from this attitude, I think that when you are a child, you should try many sports, not like concentrate on one. So it's like give you like some good things to the another ones. So it's what I used to, for example, in handball.
You think you would have been international with Czech Republic in handball?
I don't know. I cannot say this because you never know. But yeah, I really enjoyed the time on our tournaments and everywhere because we had a good band there. So yeah, I really like it. And sometimes when I had a ball in my hands, so I still remember these movements by hands, because my sister, for example, is still playing handball in Czech.
So you really come from a sporting family.
Yeah, we really
So all your family.
because we just visit whole our country in Czech every. I don't know, every address. We were in whole country, but only on the sports stadiums. Yeah,
Yeah.
we visit every stadiums in Czech Republic of me, of my sister, and with my parents. So we didn't do like maybe once or twice for a year to go during the whole weekend for the just holiday, but almost every weekends we spent on the sports actions.
So your parents were really important in your years of
That's
education
true.
and sporting education, let's say.
Yeah, that's true, very important. You probably don't know that when I was 10, my child town is like 1.5 hours from Prague, and from my 10 to 15, my parents and also my grandpa went with me maybe 3 times or 4 times to the Prague for training and home. So it was really tough. And they really helped when I was young with everything.
Thomas, one thing that our fans talk about it like all the time is all those times when in a match you're hit in the head and you start to bleed. That unfortunately happened a lot of times. And first of all, we assume that you have lots of scars, right? I mean, in your face, probably, because all the times that you were hit in one thing that we talked about before the interview, those times when you come home and with your family, we can imagine your wife like, no, Thomas, not again. Another wound. What is happening?
Yeah, that's true. My wife also told me, why always me? But she asked me every time on this. And now she literally changed her mind. That she said, when it's like only scarf, it's okay. When she see me smile and everything, she know that I am good. So she's like more anxious about like serious injuries. But if it's only scars, it's good now. Yeah, but yeah, many times ask me why always me.
But I can imagine your wife, you know, like, Thomas, are you sure you are playing football? Are you sure you're not boxing or something?
Yeah, it looks like this, that when I'm going somewhere, yeah, it looks like my face. It's more like, yeah, that I'm playing box. But no. It's like only what I'm saying. It's only scars what can heal good. So it's what is important, and also many things happen, and I wanted to still be on the pitch. It's only small injuries during the game, and
well, small injuries. I can tell you, if I have these injuries, I quit. I mean, I take my things. Goodbye, guys. Thank you very much. But you carry on. I mean, it's amazing.
We've seen you smiling while bleeding.
Yeah, it's amazing your determination to carry on. I mean, it's really amazing. I think that's something that, for instance, West Ham fans really appreciate. I have the impression that I've been many times to the London Stadium, and I talk to many West Ham fans, and I think one of the reasons why they love you is because they see always this fight, this determination, this will to carry on.
Yeah, I know that in the past people really love it, this determination, because the history of West Ham is, what is it? It's what I like too, and I'm so happy that the fans like me. So I just want to continue in this style and fight for them.
Thomas, talking about West Ham, there's a story about David Moyes and Vladimir Kufal that involves you. David Moyes once said that you were his best scout when finding a right back like Vladimir Kufal, and you played an important role at signing him. How did it all happen?
Yeah, because Vlad had a really good season in Slavia Prague, and I transferred to the West Ham 6 months before. And to be honest, people didn't trust me a lot because I came from Czech Republic and we didn't have many players abroad at the time. So I showed them that I can play immediately for the Premier League team, and they say that we could watch another players, and just we needed a right defender. So David asked me about Vlad. And I just recommended him as much as I could, because I used to play with him maybe 4 years. It's like in Slavia Prague, Liberec, also in international, and I knew that he helped us very quick. So and it was happens if he asked me, and I will not be sure. I am like a honest person, so I will tell him. But I knew that will be a big impact for us, and it was. What is it?
Excellent. So now we need a new striker, a new central midfield, and probably new centre back. So that's your task for next season. If you have any names, please let David.
Okay. It's still secret, but we will see.
They don't pay you enough for those scouting reports.
You said something interesting. Did you feel that people in England undervalued you because of your nationality? So, for instance, when Spanish players come to England, well, he's a Spanish player, so they know how to play. Did you feel that they didn't have trust on you because of your nationality, or less trust?
At the beginning, honestly, I think that yes, because what I say that when I came from Czech Republic, they knew Tomas Soucek, Petr Cech, or Pavel Nedvěd, a few players, but it was like 10 years ago, and now at this time, we don't have many players abroad, so they didn't trust me a lot, especially when they bought me for big money. So, and the impact had to be really quick because we thought of the relegation. But I said to myself that it's only on me that I have to show up quick and everything. So I did maximum what I thought, and I was very happy that after, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months, they changed their mind.
Absolutely.
We know that you're close friends with Andriy Yarmolenko. We wanted to know about how you've been able, as a teammate, as a friend, to help him go through these difficult times.
For Yarmo, this time was probably the hardest in his life. For me, probably everybody in the changing room and what we are here cannot imagine what he is living now. But yeah, I am with good contact with him, so I just try to help him and ask him how is going everything, what I can help him, and maybe just a few words together can help him to change his mind. So for him it was really tough, especially when he had family there, and also he has lots of people who knows in Ukraine. So it's really tough, but how he did everything well in that time. He got just I think 1 week off from the manager to get everything well for him, what he can, but after he trained for 100% as he did the whole season. Also, he played their games, he scored important goals. It was like a miracle, so, because he scored, I remember, against Aston Villa and against Sevilla, the winning goal, and yeah, it was like a nice story that him scored this winning goal. So everyone was so happy in the changing room, and hopefully, yeah, this war will finish soon. So I just hope.
In fact, against Sevilla, in the second match, it was you with the first goal, and then Yarmo with a second goal in extra time. I wanted to ask you precisely about this amazing Europa League run you had this season. The whole fans were behind the team. The atmosphere was amazing. We were at the London Stadium for the match against Eintracht, for the match against Lyon. We were in Seville for the first match. What are your best memories of this Europa League season?
Probably the best memory was against Sevilla at home, because the atmosphere, yeah, we have great fans, but in this game was even different, because from the first minute I heard the atmosphere, and I just knew that this is our another player on the pitch, the fans, yeah. So it was strange that the noise and everything there was incredible, and also for me that I scored the goal to 1-0, and after Yarmo scored this miracle goal. So this was the best goal or best game in the Europa League, I think, for me, and also whole European competition was really good. Still a little bit disappointed that we lost in Frankfurt, because we had like a good strong to beat them and win the European competition. But it was good competition for us, and we finished in the semi-final. It was the first European competition 4 years. So I just hope that we will continue and carry on in this next season again in Conference League.
And we will win the Conference League next season.
Yeah, it's really good, and you know what is it? Where is the final Conference League? It's in Prague, in my Eden Stadium. And
nice
when
city,
I can,
special city, so
Has to happen.
has to happen.
Yeah, I also want to go there. So,
Tomas, we have 2 questions left. The first one, we need to ask you this: is the Tomas Soucek potato salad still available at the West Ham buffet?
I knew that you will ask me for this, but yeah, when will be Christmas time, they for sure do this potato salad for me and for whole team, because it's like tradition now. Yeah, I think that until I will be in the West Ham, every time when will be Christmas time, they make the potato salad for me and the guys.
I asked Pablo Fornals to tell me something to ask you, and he told me something about a run of 1 kilometer in pre-season. He said something like, ask him which time will he run this year in the 1 kilometer test to beat him.
How are you preparing yourself to beat Pablo at that test?
Yeah, I cannot run too quick now because I did some record when I came there. And,
Really?
They look to me what I am doing. That I am not footballer but runner, so I just have to slow down and be ready with the guys and do like normal pre-seasons. We have this test every time when we come back from the holidays, and it's me that I do like when I have like 3 weeks, 4 weeks off, I do like 14 days really like relaxing. I mean relax when I play just tennis or this sports. Or
We understand that you never relax completely.
You relax your way.
You're always
I swim in the like when I go to a holiday, so it's like quite relaxed. But another 10 days before the pre-season, it's like that I want to prepare myself for the pre-season in my team. So I want to be ready, not like in the pre-season of the team, but even before to come ready there. So yeah, we have this 1K race, and I do for sure under 3 minutes, and we will see if it will be like around 2:40 or 2:50. So we will see.
Pablo was really confident.
Yeah.
So
I'll text
keep an eye on him.
I'll text him.
Yes,
Prepare yourself. You need to be ready.
So tell him that he has to run every day now. Yeah.
Well, Thomas, thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure chatting with you. So, and of course, good luck for the rest of international games with the Czech Republic. And of course, we see you at Prague in the final of the Conference League. It has to happen.
Yeah. Also, thank you. It was a really nice meeting with you, and thank you for the interview.